fuck up the llama, yeah. I hot like a sauna, yeah. They burn it on me, yeah. They play with that money, yeah. I'm fucking with something, yeah. I'm loving the way that she fucking me, yeah. Get no fucks, yeah. We don't get no fucks, yeah. Know my cross, yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for this tutorial we're going to just start off with a bare face, and then I'm going to go in with my NIVEA soft moisturising cream and just moisturise my skin. Then I'm going to go in with this PS Pro from Primark illuminating primer, which I love. Pop that on, pop a little bit of eye cream on. This is MAC's Fast Response Eye Cream. And then I'm just going to use the NARS tinted moisturiser, and this is in the shade Anupurna. So just move your hair back and pop that everywhere. Don't forget your chest as well, and try not to get your top dirty like I did. Just anything that's exposed, you want to cover that too. Then I'm going to be using my ESTEE LAUDER Double Wear Concealer to cover them dark circles. So just pop that in all your dark areas, anywhere that you want to conceal. I'm just popping it underneath my eyes, and then using a damp beauty blender just to blend all of this out. Then I'm going to highlight with NARS Ginger, and I'm actually going to pop this just underneath my circles. I find like this works a lot better and creases less. And then just pop it on the high points of your face as per usual. You guys know the drill. So just pop it there, and then just buff that all out with a damp beauty blender again. Then using my beloved Kat Von D shade light palette, I'm using the shade Lyric, which I absolutely love for underneath the eyes. It's just going to brighten my under eyes. So I'm just going to use a Kat Von D contour brush and pop that underneath to bake. And then I just use a damp beauty blender and go on top just to tone it down a tad. Then I'm going to brush through my brows with a spoolie, and this is me 80% of the time. I'm always looking for stuff, I can never find it. So I was looking for Dip Down by MAC, and I'm going to pop this through the brows. Now I wanted quite a strong, fierce brow, so I'm just going to pop that through the front and through the tail end, and then just brush it through with a spoolie again. Now using Soft Ochre, the paint pot by MAC, I'm going to pop this all over the lid. Now I am quite messy throughout this tutorial because I wanted it to be a little bit rough and rugged, but we're just going to sponge this out with our damp beauty blender, so it's not got to be too neat. Then using Lyric, well, trying to use Lyric again, I'm just going to brush this over the lids just to add a little bit of powder before we start putting shadows on. Now using my Morphe 350 matte palette, I'm going to use this orange colour. I got this palette off Beauty Bay, by the way, so any of you guys in the UK, you can get it from beautybay.com. I'm going to pop this orange in the crease, and then I'm just going to build this up and pop it in the inner corners quite a bit as well. Then going in with this kind of reddish brownish tone, I'm going to pop this in the crease again a little bit higher and in the crease just to add a little bit of depth. And you just want to build this up again as well. Then using kind of like all of the browns, I guess I was just going into everything, I'm going to pop this actually into the crease and then on to the lid to smoke it out. And we're going to have really smoky eyes, so you want to bring all of the colours down onto your lower lash line and bring them as far down as you kind of want or what you like. Then using Black Track, which is a gel liner by MAC, I'm just going to pop this all over the lid, and I'm going to smoke this out with a 217 brush and then kind of take it down the lower lash line and also wing it out to give me more of a feline sort of eye. Now I'm also going to be taking this colour onto any skin, so that's the lower lash line and the top lash line. Then taking this Moon Dust palette by Urban Decay, I'm taking the shade Lithium and popping this all over the lid. Now this is so glittery, it's beautiful, absolutely love it. And then I'm going to line my eyes. Now I tried to use a Kat Von D tattoo liner, which I swear by, but it just wasn't working out. The glitter was still showing through, so I went over the top with my NYC liquid liner, which was much better and really intense. So you want to take that all along the upper lash line and wing it out. Then taking Makeup Revolution's Golden Lights, I believe, I'm going to highlight, and my contacts were really irritating me, so I had to just remove them and take them out. Then we're going to go in with a black by Rimmel. This one's got a little bit of sparkle in it, and I'm just going to darken up that upper crease area. Then using Huda Beauty lashes in Lana, I'm going to add some really big lashes and then pop some mascara on the bottom and the top, and you just kind of want to blend everything. And I wanted the bottom to be a little bit more chunky as well to go with the look. Now guys, it's time for my half skull. So I kind of just blagged everything. I started off with Stud Eyebrow Pencil by MAC. It wasn't working, so I went back to my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm just starting by doing that nose hole. I just kind of sketched it out. I was using a reference photo of a skull, and I kind of just did what I felt like. So then I started doing the teeth. This is the gum area, I believe, or the bone structure for the gum area, I'm not too sure. And then I'm going to start doing the teeth. So I just curve the top and then bring it down. Now I didn't want to do the teeth that a lot of people do, which is all the way around the face or like half of the face. I just wanted to keep to the central part. So I'm just going to do the teeth in the central part, which is where my lip area is. And then I'm doing the bottom teeth exactly the same. I'm also then just going to bring some teeth outward. You just want to keep looking at it and see what you think looks best. And then I did the side areas. Now I'm not going to lie to you guys, I didn't know what I was doing with the side areas, neither did I know what I was doing with this bottom gum area, so I kind of just made it up. Then I'm going to go in with these Kryolan metallic, what are they called, Supra color face paints, I believe. And I'm going to start off with this copper color. They can get a little bit dry, so I've just mixed it with a little bit of alcohol, and that's going to make it a lot more liquidy. And then you just want to go in between all of the gaps. And I just wanted to use this color because I wanted something quite metallic and quite glamorous, I suppose. Then I'm just going to go in with NYX white liquid liner, and I'm going to pop this on all the teeth, and you will see the difference. Pop it on all of your teeth and it just kind of makes it pop. I feel like this white really brings this to life, and I'm so glad that I used this color. Now once you've shaded in all of the teeth, they'll look something a little like this. And then I go back in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I just start adding definition again, so going over all of the black areas. And then I sort of started like shading with this as well. I didn't want to use shadow, so I kind of just finely or lightly applied this and added some shading. Again, I was just kind of blagging it. And then I'm just using a little bit of black track to start off with, just to add the side bits of shading. And I was going with reference photos, but I kind of didn't know what I was doing, so I wasn't too happy with the side bits. Then I'm going to use the Kryolan black face paint because I felt like the black track just wasn't dark enough, it just wasn't black enough. So I made this a little bit more blacker, and then with the face paint and a Snazaroo paintbrush, which I really love, it's a really thin one, I just started adding a little bit of detail and then started kind of making it a little bit sketchy, which is more my style. So just adding in some lines and kind of making it look a little bit more rough as opposed to neat. Then I went in with that metallic face paint by Kryolan, which is the gold one, and I started kind of highlighting with this, and I popped this all over where the copper was and popped it in areas I guess that I thought would look cool, that would kind of reflect the light or catch the light. Then I went back in with that white liquid liner and I started just adding a little bit of highlight, and then just started adding a little bit of detailing or that sketchiness to the nose, and I added it to this side area as well, just because I felt like it needed a little bit of a pop. So just whatever you think looks good. Added a little bit of metallic to the nose, but it was too much metallic, so I went over with the black face paint just to tone it down. Then I'm using that Makeup Revolution Golden Lights highlighter again, and I'm highlighting my cheekbones just because I want a little bit of glam, so just highlight them as much as you want. And then I'm going to be using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Spray just to set this all in place. And that is it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this Halloween makeup tutorial.
Fuck up the llama, yeah. I hot like a sauna, yeah. They burn it on me, yeah. They play with that money, yeah. I'm fucking with something, yeah. I'm loving the way that she fucking me, yeah. Get no fucks, yeah. We don't get no fucks, yeah. Know my cross, yeah. I just put my...
Ooh, say what, yeah.